the geopolitical landscape of South Asia is undergoing a subtle yet profound transformation. For decades, the region's military dynamics have been defined by the rivalry between India and Pakistan, with major powers like the United States and Russia playing a dominant role in arms supply. Today, a new strategic axis is emerging, centered on Bangladesh and supported by two increasingly influential global players, China and Turkey. This is not a formal alliance in the traditional sense, but an axis of convergence, a pragmatic, transactional relationship where Bangladesh leverages the unique capabilities of both nations to accelerate its military modernization, known as Forces Goal 2030. This strategy allows Dhaka to diversify its supply chain, acquire advanced technology, and avoid over-reliance on any single source, thereby maximizing its strategic autonomy. Our analysis is grounded in open-source intelligence, or OSINT, drawing from international think tanks, military journals, defense-focused media, and verified diplomatic statements. We will break down the specific equipment being transferred, the strategic rationale behind these acquisitions, and the combined impact this convergence is having on the regional balance of power. Sources used. Our primary sources include the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, the International Institute for Strategic Studies, and expert analysis from organizations like SIZE. These sources provide verifiable data on defense spending, weapons transfers, and expert analysis on strategic geography. The Turkish pillar of this axis is defined by the transfer of high-tech, battle-proven systems that offer Bangladesh a crucial element of asymmetric warfare capability. The most prominent of these is the Bayraktar TB2 Unmanned Combat Aerial Vehicle, or UCAV. The TB2 is a medium-altitude, long-endurance platform developed by Baykar Makina. It is a game-changer for surveillance, intelligence, and reconnaissance, or ISR, with a proven track record in conflicts across the globe. Its key technical specifications include a flight endurance of up to 27 hours, an operational range of 300 kilometers, and a payload capacity of 150 kilograms, allowing it to carry 4 laser-guided smart munitions. For Bangladesh, the TB2's strategic use is clear: enhanced border control and precision strikes, particularly along its eastern borders. The ability to conduct persistent, real-time surveillance transforms its capacity to monitor and respond to incursions or internal security threats. Beyond the TB2, Turkey is also finalizing a landmark deal for advanced air defense systems, the Sniper and Hisar family of surface-to-air missiles. Sniper, meaning trench, is a high-to-medium altitude system designed to counter a wide spectrum of airborne threats, including cruise missiles and advanced fighter jets. The strategic implication of Sniper and Hisar is profound. By strengthening its air defense capabilities, Bangladesh is directly addressing a key vulnerability: the potential for air superiority from its larger neighbors. The Sniper system, with its long-range intercept capability, could significantly reduce the risk of air intrusion, creating a more secure airspace over critical military and economic infrastructure. Finally, Turkey is engaging in co-production agreements for tanks and howitzers. This is perhaps the most significant long-term aspect of the Turkish relationship, as it focuses on technology transfer and local manufacturing, which is essential for achieving the long-term self-reliance goals of Forces Goal 2030. The Chinese pillar is characterized by the transfer of large-scale, high-impact platforms that fundamentally alter the balance of power in the Bay of Bengal. China has been Bangladesh's largest military supplier since 2002, and this relationship continues to deepen with the acquisition of advanced naval and air assets. In the air, Bangladesh is acquiring the JF-17 Thunder and the more advanced J-10C Dragon fighter jets. The J-10C, in particular, is a fourth-plus-generation multi-role fighter. With a combat radius of nearly 1,850 kilometers and a top speed of Mach 2.2, it is a significant leap in capability. It is equipped with an active electronically scanned array, or AESA, radar, giving the Bangladesh Air Force the ability to conduct beyond visual range combat. This acquisition modernizes Bangladesh's air power and, crucially, improves its control over the Bay of Bengal and the Eastern Front. The J-10C is a direct counter to similar advanced fighters operated by regional rivals, signaling a clear intent to establish air parity. At sea, the most strategic acquisition is the Type 035G Ming-class diesel-electric submarines. Named BNS Nabhajatra and BNS Joyjatra, these submarines represent Bangladesh's entry into the exclusive club of nations with underwater warfare capability. While the Type 035G is an older design, its strategic impact is undeniable. It enhances naval presence and introduces a credible deterrent. The mere existence of a submarine fleet forces any potential adversary to dedicate significant resources to anti-submarine warfare, thereby complicating their naval strategy and countering India's traditional dominance in the Bay of Bengal. On land, the acquisition of the VT-5 light tanks is tailored for the unique terrain of the region. The VT-5, an export version of China's Type 15, is a next-generation light tank designed for high-mobility operations. It is effective in mountainous, jungle, and riverine environments where heavier main battle tanks struggle. Its strategic value is maximized around the Siliguri corridor region, a narrow strip of land known as the Chicken's Neck that connects India's mainland to its northeastern states. The VT-5's rapid mobility and firepower increase Bangladesh's leverage and tactical options in this highly sensitive area. The true significance of this axis lies not in the individual pieces of equipment, but in their combined strategic effect. This convergence of Turkish and Chinese support creates four major shifts in the regional dynamic. First, improved surveillance and precision strike capability. The TB2 drones give Bangladesh persistent, real-time border control and ISR, which can be integrated with the advanced targeting systems of the J-10C and other platforms. Second, a potential long-range air defense shield. The Saiper and Hisar systems, once fully operational, could create a formidable air defense umbrella. This significantly raises the cost and risk for any nation contemplating air operations over Bangladesh, moving the country from a position of air vulnerability to one of credible deterrence. Third, rising naval dominance. The introduction of submarines, coupled with future frigate acquisitions, fundamentally changes the power calculus in the Bay of Bengal. Bangladesh is transforming from a coastal defense force to a blue water navy with a genuine deterrent capability. Fourth, strategic pressure on the Siliguri corridor. The combination of VT-5 light tanks, TB2 drones, and air defense systems increases Bangladesh's leverage near India's narrow supply route. This tactical advantage is a powerful tool in any future diplomatic or military standoff. This strategic convergence is a direct reflection of Bangladesh's foreign policy. Friendship to all, malice toward none. By balancing its relationships with China, Turkey, and even its traditional partners, Dhaka is ensuring its security and sovereignty in a complex neighborhood. However, it is crucial to conclude with important caveats. The narrative of rapid modernization is often ahead of the reality on the ground. First, media reports frequently cover ongoing negotiations and letters of intent, which are not the same as final, signed contracts. The transition from a deal to a delivery can take years. Second, equipment alone does not create capability. The International Institute for Strategic Studies repeatedly warns that the most significant challenge for any military is the operational gap. The time, training, and integration required to make new, complex systems like UCAVs and submarines fully effective. Summary, in one sentence, Bangladesh, backed by Turkey and China, is rapidly modernizing all three branches, air, naval, and land forces, which may significantly shift the regional strategic balance, especially in the Bay of Bengal and around the Siliguri corridor.